Want a break from the ads?
Hello everyone. It's been about 6 months since my last update on Pokemon Rusted Bronze. So far, the game leads up to Laguna Lake. During this time, I had school, which slowed down progress immensely, especially in May where I had final exams. The plan now is to make seasonal devlogs. This is going to be the summer one. Now, let's get into what has changed. First off, a new type has been added to the game, the Data type. Its weaknesses are water, electric, fire, and other Data types. It resists poison and dragon, and is immune to fairy. It is super effective against fighting and psychic. No type can resist Data moves either. I was inspired by Temtem's digital type, and how it handled the weaknesses and resistances. I also retyped some Pokemon to have the Data type, those being the Porygon line, obviously, Mewtwo, Deoxys, Genesect, Type Null, and Silvally. Data is not just artificial. It could relate to DNA and how Pokemon use different drives to change type, as such a case with Genesect. I added this type along with the sound, light, and cosmic types to make my game more unique and put much more of a twist to Brick Bronze. Let's go back to Sylvan City. Remember the Porygon encounter in Brick Bronze and how cool it was that you needed to click on the Pokemon Center's PC box background to fight the glitch in the system? Well, I couldn't exactly replicate that method, but I had an idea that I thought would be awesome. You interact with the PC, and then you get sucked into the digital world, known as a data space. A floating platform in a cybernetic wormhole, where the only way you could get out is by defeating or catching Porygon, but there is a firewall blocking you until you solve the puzzle before it. The music in both the data space and the Porygon battle is from Shin Megami Tensei 4. I have big plans for the data space concept of Rusted Bronze, so I hope you look forward to it. The old graveyard has been connected to Route 5, where it transitions into darker fog like the original game. Here you could fight the rebellious girl trainer, you could catch a white haunter by the shrine in the graveyard, which was once a Halloween event Pokemon in Brick Bronze. Thank you Adam Ham for making this sprite for me. It is disguised as this Psyduck, and is very scary. Brimber Gym is finally complete. The way I figured out to activate the blue lava lines for 3 seconds is by setting up the timer and then making another page with a parallel process to activate the red lava after the timer is up. I tried to make this gym authentic to the original, but it's way less challenging because you can't really jump freely in traditional Pokemon games. Some putts are automatic, but it's still pretty sick to jump through a lava waterfall. Random encounters are no more. I am using the Visible Overworld Wild Encounters script, so credits to Durfishay. Sorry if I mispronounced it, but thank you for making this script. I know some people want to keep random encounters, but right now, overworld encounters are better, and I don't really care. Following Pokemon are back in the game, thanks to the Following Pokemon EX script by Galissapod user. I'm sure you Heart Gold Soul Silver fans will be happy. Finally progressing past Brimber City, we got to Route 7, with a dried up river and lumberjack building. I plan on putting the Rainbow Bidoof event Pokemon here, but I haven't done it yet. Nor have I made the Path of Truth, due to the lack of surf abilities. I think this is the best looking route in Rusted Bronze so far. As time goes on, route design improves, as well as pixel art. So eventually, I plan on going back to past routes to improve them, just so they can look on par with the current ones. The full release will actually have a totally custom tile set, but I probably won't work on that for a long time. The Lumberjacks are modified versions of Brian from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. For the interior of the Lumberjack building, I used the ECAT Gen 3 tile set. with some custom sprites like the saw blades and saw machines. The saw machine's looking kinda crap right now. And of course, I kept the deer antlers on the lumberjack boss. After the dam is broken, the water is restored to the root. I managed to do this by copy and pasting the same map, but filling the river with water and granting access to Laguna Lake. At this point, I decided to retype a bunch of Pokemon, so either they could be more unique, or it would serve them better in battle with the stab bonus. Ninetales is now Fire Ghost, Staraptor, Fighting Flying, Psyduck line is Water Psychic, Hoot Hoot line is Psychic Flying, Meganium is Grass Fairy, Samurott Water Fighting, Typhlosion Fire Ground, Electivire Electric Fighting, Sceptile Grass Dragon, Blastoise Water Steel, and finally Luxray Electric Dark. Some Pokemon also got the Sound, Light, and Cosmic retypings. Last thing I worked on and finished recently is the town Laguna Lake. There is no glass roof over the town, but I don't really know how to make that work. So if anyone has any advice, just let me know. The daycare functions as it's supposed to, and you are able to choose between a white egg and a black egg from Fiora. Crossing this bridge, we reach the dome of Laguna Lake. If there are any pro spiders out there that could help me teach how to make a dome, that would be greatly appreciated, because right now it looks fugly. Going inside the lab, you will find the fossil reviver on top. I spent so long trying to make this function properly, but eventually I got working with some help from the Discord server. Thank you, Golisopod user. The Fisherman House, where you get the old rod, has a charming little area. I may or may not have plans for this boat at the dock. My favorite parts about Laguna Lake in general is at nighttime, where the lights glow blue. Clearly, you could see I had fun making these little details. Back at the lab, and talking to the lady that gives you a UMV battery, you could go down into the trenches to find fossils, shards, and other good items. The trenches are very incomplete, however. This is only for demonstration purposes, and how you can interact with the glow spots to enter the mining minigame. Speaking of which, mining works exactly how it did in Pokemon Platinum, only you have to use the arrow keys instead of the touchscreen, which is a little more annoying. If there's a script out there for Pokemon Essentials that could let people use the mouse for mining, let me know. And that's about it for main content. Other minor things updated are the trees in Mytis dig site, not looking absolutely atrocious.
Look at this dude.
The character profile featuring Red with crazy hair, and Professor Cypress has his own sprite instead of just Oak. My next goal is to make progress until Rose Cove City is done. Afterwards I'll do lots of bug fixes, and then maybe I'll provide the first demo by then. I can't really make promises for the demo though. Whenever I make a release date, I never finish it by then. So don't ask me for a release date or a demo. It just comes out when it comes out. If you want more frequent updates about Rusted Bronze, join the Discord server in the description. Otherwise, see ya in the fall 2022 devlog.